Welcome to Kletus Ray's Roadside Service. We're working today. This is Friday. I know you guys are probably a little. I know there's a couple people out there that wonder, where the hell you been? You've been gone for a couple of days. Well, I'm back, okay? Just trying to think of what happened. I was doing a job with some other people on Wednesday. Trying to remember what the fuck that was. No, Wednesday. I drove down to Tulsa, and I thought about recording. I had plenty of time. I could have easily, but I don't know. I just decided not to. This fucking door ain't shut. Damn Peterbilt. The fucking door seals in these Peterbilts are so good you can't ever shut the goddamn door. Because it's like, unless you crack a window. Uh, Man, oh man, today already has been a day. Uh, Wednesday I drove down to Tulsa and back. Everything went fine. There was actually nothing of any importance at all that happened on Wednesday. Um, Drove up, drove down, everything went fine. Drove down. Oh, there was a storm going on, but that wasn't so bad. It didn't even rain on me. It was just dark clouds and shit. Can you drive slower, you fucking cunt, bitch? Jesus Christ, holy fuck. Damn trash man doing about 5 miles an hour down the road. There's nothing, no trash for him to pick up. It's a fucking, like, main road. He's just trucking, like, alright. Whatever, dude. He's slow as shit. Yeah, the Tulsa, I was a little concerned because we were in, like, a tornado zone. There could have been a tornado, but there wasn't. And we're fine. Nothing even happened. I did go outside and, like, clean up the backyard a little bit, just to make sure I wasn't gonna like lose a lawn chair or something. Oh, Amazon, dude. Amazon. Speed it the fuck up, dude. Everybody's driving slow as damn bad today. I don't know if it's something about November. We're here. It's November 1st. We made it to November. Um, Trying to think of anything else. Yesterday was Halloween. So I actually got home at a pretty decent time from Wednesday. Things went well. Played Fortnite with my son. No, I didn't. That was the night I threw up, and I already talked about that tonight. Man. Anyways, we'll just hop on today. Something that's fresh in my mind. Or even last night. Yesterday was actually a really good day. I dropped my son off at school, dropped my daughter off at school, went back home, went and early voted. Went down to the courthouse and got my vote in early, me and my wife. That was wonderful. And there's a lot of fucking people doing a bunch of fucked up shit over here. What the fuck are you fucking dumb fucks doing over here? Y'all are just blocking the entire road? Bunch of dumb fucking railroad idiots, dude. Those railroad guys. Dude, if you do the trainings for the railroad, you're like, Jesus Christ, you gotta cover all this much because the fucking idiots that you hire? Holy shit. Don't get run over by a train. If a train's moving, don't get in front of it. Or behind it, depending on which way it's like, dude, you know these are in the book or on the training site because they got some fucking dummies working there, dude. And they're over here, they're like, we're just going to park in the middle of the road and get out and just hang out. And there's not even a fucking railroad nearby. We're just hanging out. Yeah, trick-or-treating. Or, no, not yet. Then I went to, we early voted. I went, I ate some food. I don't feel like telling you what it was. Just ate some food. And then I went to my son's school, and we had to carve pumpkins. And my son and this other little kid there were like drop kicking each other the whole time. And I'm like, dude, hey, y'all settle the fuck down. Like, damn, y'all. Holy shit, you guys are fucking crazies. Uh, so he has a lot of fun at school. Let's just say that. They're just horsing around the whole time. But we got the pumpkin carved. They had the carver thing, like the little pokey thing. And they're swinging it around. I'm like, dude, please don't get hurt while I'm here. Don't hurt anybody else either. But, yeah, we just carved a generic, scary-looking pumpkin. And then left there, went back home. Had to get the daughter picked up. And then bring her home and carve her pumpkin. And then go get my son. Get him picked up. There's road work going on in my neighborhood, so the bus stop is all fucked up, and my wife does it. I'm like, just go to the other bus stop. The bus stop before the one where he gets picked up, go to that one where there's no road work. You know, do that. She doesn't want to do that. So she's been driving him to school while there's road work because I don't know. But, what else? Yes, then we went home. After we got my son picked up, we went and drove to the neighborhood where we wanted to go trick-or-treating because it's a nice neighborhood. And so we went over there and just looked at it. Drove through about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Nobody out at all. But there was some decorations and stuff. And we were like, okay, looks pretty good. We'll come here. My wife wanted to scope it out. I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna show up, whatever. But she wanted to scope it out before we go there. And we go back home, get all dressed up and ready to go. Had to stop by my shoe store, get me some new shoe. And they have like the new wrapper over the old cans. I'm like, what the hell is this? Give me the new cans. The wrapper says, oh, the retro 1934 can. And then you open it up, and it's the same fucking cans as before, the brown ones. Which, hey, it's alright. I'm okay with it. Doesn't really bother me. As long as it's still good. It's not like, oh, we found a whole case of old gold somewhere. Let's just wrap it in the new wrapper and sell it. It all expires in February, so that's pretty good. Not the best, but it's pretty good. Gotta get this water drink up. I'm about to swallow some spit. Early voting was pretty interesting. We only had half an hour to get in and out of there, and we got in and out of there in like 15 minutes. I was kind of surprised because there was a line all the way around. But it was pretty cool. And now I'm just glad now that I don't have to rush on Tuesday. Like I don't have to wake up at 3 in the morning and get to the poll place to get to the front of the line and wait for hours to go in there and do it, and so I can get to work, or have to hope that, even though it's like required by law, it's still like, well, we don't work in an office. We're out in the field, so it's like the employer required to give you time to go vote is great and all, but now I don't have to be one of those guys that is causing a problem. Say, yeah, I already voted. I'll do the work, whatever work you got that needs done, or I could just continue doing my job. Or like, yeah, you could send me out of town because I already voted. Pretty neat. Um, let's see, today, or last night, it was it's actually before we went trick-or-treating, we went to go eat. We went to this place, it's called The Other Place. And I've eaten there before, and it's been good, but one day we went, and they were like, it was like their grand opening weekend, and we got there, and it was like 5 o'clock on a Thursday, and we walked up and we're like, hey, we'd like to eat here. And they said, okay, it's going to be about a 30-minute wait. Okay. Then later on, they're like, it's going to be more like 45 minutes. And we're like, oh, okay. And then we hear somebody come back from the kitchen over to the hostess, and they're like, hey, quit seating anybody else. Like, we're done. And me and my wife, we kind of look at each other, and we're like, okay. But the lady didn't think we heard. So then she came up, and she's like, hey, we're actually not seating anybody. It's going to be a long time. And we're like, how long? Even though we know she has no fucking clue. And she's like, a long, long time. And we're like, okay, well, I guess we'll either wait here or go somewhere else. I'm not sure. And then because we were on a wait list, and then they had just taken us off the wait list. They just deleted the wait list. So I was like, what the fuck? Okay, I guess we are going somewhere else. So that it was just not a good look from the very beginning, because it's like you guys just opened up. It's Thursday at 5 o'clock. It's not that busy. It's really not that busy at all, and you're just closing. This is not good. So we didn't get to eat there that time, but we did go there another time for my buddy's birthday, and it was delicious. It was actually a good time. And then we went there, last night, and I ordered chicken wings and mushrooms. Even I know the mushrooms are breaded. I'm so sorry. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get the mushrooms because they're fucking delicious. And I was ordering the chicken wings. What flavor? I want hot, just hot wings. And I said, hey, are they traditional? She said, yes. I said, okay. Hey, can I get them all flats? Oh, yeah, no problem. Cool. And things were coming out pretty quick. Food came out pretty quick. It was actually pretty interesting. Kids got a burger. My wife got a chicken sandwich and tater tots. And then, I just had 2 appetizers sitting in front of me. One of them, I got 12 wings, which was way too much. Once I saw them come out, I didn't realize they weren't Pizza Hut hot wings. They were fucking actual good wings. But they gave me all drums. Okay, there's some sort of a mix-up during the ordering process, and I got all drums. Not a big deal. I prefer flats, but they all taste the same. Okay, it's all the same. It's all just spicy fucking chicken. So whatever. I like eating the flats better. It just seems like an easier process. But I got to my 6th wing, and I took a bite of it, and it was completely raw. And so I spit it out, and I said, I'm done. I only needed about 6 anyways. And the waitress comes over. Oh, and my wife's tater tots were fucking disgusting. They were her tater tots tasted like they were frozen, freezer burned. Then they thawed out, and then they put them in the microwave. That's what they tasted like. They tasted fucking gross, dude. Yes, I had one. I ate one just because I was like, this lady bitches about everything. Let me taste these fucking tots. No, they were fucking gross. I believed her on that one. So we got a discounted bill. I was like, the tater tots, like, as soon as we got the tater tots, we noticed and we called her over and we're like, hey, like, these aren't good. But my wife was like, this chicken sandwich is much bigger than I thought it was going to be, so I don't need tater tots. Just letting you know, like, you might want to rethink on the microwaving the fucking freezer burnt tater tots before you serve another plate or whatever. And yeah, they were fucking gross. And then the chicken being fucking raw was not good. I was like, that's not good. Like, I just took a big bite of raw chicken. That's not fucking good. And they weren't really that great either. They were not very good wings. But they're nothing to complain about. They were big, but they were fucking raw, dude. I can't do raw fucking wings, you dumb fucks. So, then today, what about today? Got up on time, got to work on time, got my truck ready, everything is good. And I hauled frac tanks today, a frac tank. I'm in the winch truck. And I'm parking it right now because I'm done with it. I called my boss, and now I gotta grab a different truck and go take some roll-offs. Roll-off dumpsters. Double rail. You guys know that I love the double rail. Alright, we're parked. A little crooked. I'm gonna straighten up. There we go. So this is a frac tank that I had dropped before, and it was a complete pain in the ass to get it into the yard where I was trying to go, because you got to cross 6 railroad tracks. 5 of them are active with no protection, nothing, just a horn once they get up close to it. So it's like, damn, I don't like driving a semi slowly across 6 fucking tracks when your front wheels and your trailer axle are on tracks. You're spread across all of them, and it's kind of around a blind corner, and it was foggy this morning. But yeah, we get there, and I'm with this crew of people. They're not more. I think they're just not morning people. They're just not morning people. They're not ready for me in the mornings, and I feel a little left out. I'm like, you guys are acting like I'm dumb when I'm not. You fuckheads. Quit being fucking dumb. You fuckheads. Quit thinking I'm dumb. I'm not dumb. I'm clearly fucking around. You dumb shits. So anyways, I picked up he said, hey, yeah, we're going to pick it up and then dump it. I'm like, oh, okay. So I went and got my truck, and I backed up to pick it up. And he's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm going to pick it up. He's like, no, not yet. I'm like, why not yet? And then we got out, and we had to sign a paper. And then he's like, all right, pick it up. I'm like, what the fuck? I was ready to pick it up. I could have signed the paper from the fucking driver's door in about 3 seconds. And now I'm the fucking guy holding everybody up here. Is that what it is? So I picked up the frac tank, and then all the sludge and shit went to the back of it, and then we washed it out, and then had to get the containment clean, and then fold it up and put onto the truck, and that was a process, but it wasn't that bad. But the driving, okay, getting across the track, getting out of the yard was a little bit easier than getting in, but going across the tracks as I was coming up to one of the live tracks, there was a fucking train coming. He was not going very fast, but he was coming, and I'm like, I'm not gonna risk something happening, like me trying to get across the tracks in time. I'm not gonna do that. So I just sat there and I waited, and the train kept going slower and slower and slower. Luckily, it didn't. It did stop, but it was past me before it stopped. So, and as soon as it was done, I saw, in between each rail car, some dumb fuck in a minivan pulled up and parked on the opposite side of the tracks, exactly where I'm headed. They just parked right there. There was a little bit of room for me to get by. And I was kind of going uphill, so I had just put it down into fucking second gear, and I had this truck fucking screaming. It was not going fast, but I was screaming going across the track. So as soon as the train went by, these fucking guys, they got their van opened up and they're like pulling shit out, and I just right past them because there was nowhere for me to go. I'm not going to sit here and wait for another fucking train to come by. And the one dude flipped me off and gave me a dirty look and was holding his ears because the truck was loud as it was going by. I'm like, get out of here, you fucking toddler. What the fuck? It's too loud. It's too loud. Well, don't park your fucking van at the only railroad crossing. Okay? And I ain't stopping. I ain't doing nothing. I'm going to keep on going. And I got out on the road, and that's when I realized the trailer, the frac tank that I'm hauling, dog tracks like a motherfucker. So I'm over the yellow line with the trailer axle on the left, and I'm over the dotted white line with my tractor. Like I am taking up, and it's a wide, kind of normal wide lane. It wasn't skinny or anything, but I am, if I deviate any little bit, I'm going over one side or the other, and yeah, it was not fun driving I-70 through the fucking twists and turns with this dog tracking fucking frac tank. And as soon as I was getting up on the highway, I had my blinker on. I checked my blinkers. I could see my blinkers. I know my fucking blinkers were on, and everybody is running my lane. My lane turns into an exit, and it's a long ways there. And I had my blinker on the entire time, and I shoved one guy into the middle of the highway. I just was like, I'm getting over. Do you not see my fucking lights? Like, Jesus Christ. I just got over. I let him fucking just freak the fuck out, whatever. I'm like, sorry, dude. I've had my blinker on for 3/4 of a mile now, and nobody wanted to let me over for no reason. There's nobody else. Everybody's in the lane right that I need to get in. There's other two lanes are fucking wide open, and I was very upset at that point in time. But I made it, and I got the frac tank dropped off, and the brakes held so I could drop it the easy way, and now I'm back at the yard. I got to go grab this double rail. Well, I got to pick one. There's two of them. I got to pick a double rail, grab it, and there's two mini frac tanks that uh, that they have to be loaded with a straight truck or loaded on a fucking rail truck, and then just drop them off down the road over here. It seems like a pretty boring day the rest of the time. And I'm gonna come back to you guys more towards the end of the day. Hopefully, I remember. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off right now so I can get all this shit packed up over there and get those things loaded up. and do my thing. It's almost the fucking weekend. It's almost the weekend. Hell yeah. I got more shit to talk about. I just can't think of it right now, and I ain't got the time. So I'll be right back. Yo, please let me go home. It's only 3:56, so it's like 4 o'clock. But I can't decide if I'm gonna charge my company for this last hour or not, because I was honestly I was done working an hour ago, and then I mean I don't know, what do you consider work? Because I was doing paperwork, but I'm not billing those clients for the paperwork. Maybe I should. I don't know. They would probably appreciate that if I did that, but I don't know, man. They're just trying to get these goddamn job numbers and everything figured out and figure out what time I was where. And Google Maps is not working. And I was supposed to turn. It's the first of the month, so I had to turn in a bunch of paperwork that I wasn't ready, that I wasn't expecting to turn into until fucking Monday. And usually Sunday night, I'll fucking sit on the couch and I'll do all the paperwork. And I had to do all that. And they were like, at the very beginning of the day, they're like, all right, let's go, let's go. And then the girl's, she's like, hey, you haven't turned in your paperwork. I'm like, what? I have to go. She said, well, I need the paperwork. I'm like, okay, you'll get it. She's like, give it to me by the end of the day. No later. I'm like, what is the end of the day? What does that even mean? So I guess before 4 o'clock, that's not bad. I got it all turned in. And then I got the double rail. Had to do some work to that thing. It's got rollers, probably about 12 rollers each side, and there was like 6 of them that the cotter pin was either missing, the roller was missing, or they were about to fucking fall the fuck apart. And these rollers, they weigh, it's like a big solid steel roller. If they fall off your truck down the highway, like that is not something that's gonna, like my car, I think it's too low to the ground. Like that would fuck my shit up. Just sitting on the ground, talk about it falling off the side of a truck, fucking hit you. Don't want that to happen. I gotta roll the window down. It's fucking hot. I, I'm already, I'm working this weekend, of course. So, but it's tomorrow night, so it's not that horrible. I'm still gonna have like all the day sleeping in, and the day part is the more important part of my weekend. So whatever. I got to work tomorrow night. At least I got like Saturday, and then I'll have all Sunday. But before I could even finish my paperwork, they're already like, "Hey, what are you doing like Saturday, like before you work the night?" I'm like, I got, I live a life. I know I just had Halloween off, but I still have a life to live. There's still stuff I'd like to get done on the weekend and just relax a little bit. Because do you think I relaxed on fucking Halloween? No. Do you think I relaxed last weekend? Not really at all. We were busy the entire fucking weekend. We spent a lot of money and was moving around way too fucking much. And it's just like, man, I so wanted to take a nap yesterday on Halloween. There was no time for it. Poor me. I couldn't take a nap on my quote unquote day off. That was, carving pumpkins and going getting candy for the kids. Nothing really, nothing stressful. It was a good time. I enjoyed it. But I don't know, man. I'd like to sleep in. I'd like to wake up to a cup of coffee at the house and then be able to maybe like cook something for lunch in a house instead of at a fucking truck stop. You know, having a lunch would be cool. And if you work every single day and you don't like prepare your lunch before, like whatever you're eating is going to be cold. I know they make those little things you could plug in and it'll make it warm. I ain't doing that. But we made it. It's Friday. You know, let's still enjoy it. I don't know. I feel bad because they were all talking about like there's another crew that has to work this weekend and they don't have enough people. And then all they need is the trash taken. I mean, if I was able to offer my services up, oh, they'd have me working all Saturday, all Sunday, and just no fucking days off for you, bitch. That's a no fucking days off. They'd be like, what do you mean you need a day off? Like, I'm out of hours. They're like, fuck that. Just fuck it. Well, it'll be all right. I don't know. That you want over? Why do you want over so bad? You want to go slow? Okay, welcome to the slow lane, you fuck J, FJ, Toyota FJ Cruiser. Trying to think of what else happened that I was going to talk about. I don't even know. I'm just ready to get the fuck out of this place. Yeah, just and then yeah, trying to figure out paperwork and all that stuff. Which you would think it'd be easier to find out paperwork stuff when you're at the shop or at the office and there's a lot of people around that can assist you that know how to computerize stuff. No, none of them, they weren't able to help me at all. They're like, I don't know what you did. I'm like, fuck, I don't know what the job number is. Fuck, who's in charge of this job? I don't know. Like, damn it, dude. Don't even know who to call to figure it out. But I will say, they there's a guy at the shop that I don't see all that often, and I saw him, and he made my freak. You know, if I wasn't feeling like my life just is busy and working all the time and still no money, um, he would have made my day feel so good because I walked. He was like, "Dang, what are you trying to do? Trying to lose all your weight?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, I don't know. Are my glasses messed up? And you look thinner. I'm like, I do? He's like, yeah, you look thinner. He's like, maybe I'm wrong. I'm like, no, you're right. And I just stand there smiling. I'm like, yeah, buddy. That's the goal, is to impress random guys at work and to live longer, also. But yeah, it made me feel good. I'm like, oh, really? You know, even though I've had my ups and my downs, and I kind of feel like I'm on a down spiral right now. I did not eat lunch today. That's a plus. It's a big plus. Well, it's almost been 24 hours since I've had food. Because we ate dinner yesterday around this time, and I haven't had anything since then. I guess I did have a couple pieces of candy last night from the kids' stuff. They wanted me to eat it. No, I thought it was gross, and they were like, "Eat it." I'm like, "Fine, I guess I'll eat it. I guess I'll eat all of your Twix and your freaking Butterfingers. Those happen to be my favorites. And Butterfinger is kind of elusive out there. Better not lay a finger on my Butterfinger. That's what I'll tell you. I love Butterfinger. They're fucking delicious. And I don't think I ever even had a Butterfinger, but it was in middle school, and there was like a Secret Santa thing, and everybody write down like your favorite drink, your favorite snack, your favorite, I don't know, whatever. The only thing is I know was the drink and the snack, And I wrote down Dr. Pepper and Butterfinger, and a girl that I didn't even like. I think she was kind of cute, and I thought about liking her, but I wasn't sure. She became my secret Santa, and oh man, she looked even cuter walking around with Dr. Pepper and a Butterfinger, and then hands it to me, and I'm like, "This is for me, king size." Wow. But yeah, I don't think I ever even had a Butterfinger before that. And I've always been a Twix fan. I like the Twix a lot. The left or right Twix, I'm pretty sure they're the same. Part of me keeps wondering. I'm like, are they the same or are they different? Is that just a marketing tool? I don't know. I don't. For some reason, I think the right side is the better side. And that's not even political. It's just the white label that says left looks like it says light. And I don't want light candy, okay? I don't want diet Twix. I want real full strength Twix with the cookie and the caramel and then covered in chocolate. They're so fucking good. But I'll tell you what, the Butterfinger with that brittle stuff in there, oh gosh, it's so good. Welcome to the traffic. Thank the Lord. I'm in my car going home, by the way. Did I already tell you that? I don't know. Yeah, so Trump went on Joe Rogan, and then we had JD Vance go on, and in between them, there was these other two political guys. Uh, three banger podcasts in a row. Like, that was pretty awesome. I don't know what and I'm not even like a super trying to listen to everything political all the time, but there were three very interesting episodes in a row, which was awesome. And there was nothing today, at least I don't think. Um, but the JD Vance one, I didn't even. I mean, I listened to it a little bit. I fell asleep last night on the couch, and it was playing on the TV when I woke up at some point in time. Because I had fallen asleep, like, I don't know, right after I put the kids to bed. I like fell asleep on the couch, and then I woke up at like 10 o'clock at night, and it was playing the JD Vance YouTube video, Joe Rogan interview, and I tried to fall back asleep to it because I was just so comfortable. Sometimes I do sleep on the couch just because I like my doggies. My poor little doggies. I gotta give them some love, and they like to cuddle up. I love them dogs. But anyways, uh, there there kept being something that would happen on there, and I'd wake up and I'd listen to it. But I'm telling you the truth, I don't. I was in such a lucid state, I might have just dreamed the entire thing. I don't really remember any of it. So I'm gonna. I have a Joe Rogan to listen to now. I can listen to the JD Vance again because I have no idea what was even talked about. But I already talked about it. I early voted. That was pretty cool. This fucking tailgating bitch is just tailgating the shit out of me this whole time, and I'm like, what are you doing? And I was about to get over, but he decided he wanted to pass me on the right. So that was interesting. Then a horse trailer just fucking cut him off. And now I'm racing everybody. This fucking Kia bitch ass. He's over here cutting up in traffic in the there's 2 exit lanes, and he's over here cutting up, and I was like, I'm about to get over, and he's in the fucking way. So I'm cutting up the traffic in my Kia. You fucking fuckhead, fuck you, you piece of shit, motherfucker. Don't like you. Just kidding. He didn't really do much, and I didn't even have my blinker on yet. So, dinner tonight, I have no idea what it's gonna be. We have some burgers, frozen burgers. I'm probably just gonna try to fry up some frozen burgers for myself. Everybody just want to be racing today. I'm doing 75, and it's like, how much faster do I have to go to get into the slow lane? You fucks, Jesus. But yeah, I got a couple bags of pork rinds that are actually the delicious barbecue ones from Aldi, and then I've got some burgers that I'm gonna probably try to fry up and with something, I don't know. I got new barbecue sauce. I know sauce is really not accepted with the carnivore diet, but fuck you. I'm gonna eat barbecue sauce with my burger because it makes it taste a lot better. Okay, so probably gonna make that tonight. Put like a little glaze, barbecue glaze on there, and then throw it in the air fryer or something like that, and make it taste delicious. Um, and then I don't know. Part of me was kind of thinking about plugging in my video game tonight, but I don't know if I want to do that. I just don't know. It would be fun. I would enjoy it. I have not played the CarX Drift Racing or not Drift Racing, CarX Street PC. I have not played that in a while. If you remember a couple podcasts ago, I talked about being in a hotel where it kept trying to update, but the hotel Wi-Fi, it was going to take 5 hours to fucking download. And I did it overnight, and then when I woke up in the morning, it was done, and I just closed the laptop, and it has the bag with the laptop is still closed. Like, I haven't done anything with anything. It's still just sitting on the floor. I don't have time to play games. Now, I guess it is only 4 o'clock. I could go outside and work on the fucking square body. I don't have any motivation right now. I've got a lot of parts that I need. I could go out there and start working on testing it out, seeing if I can get these lights to work and get the engine to fire up and all that good stuff. But I have no motivation to do anything. I just want to fucking relax, yo. So I'm probably just going to do that. And then maybe tomorrow, if there ain't nothing going on, tomorrow I'll probably try to go outside during the day and fuck around with the truck. I really need to, because that might be why I've been sad lately. That might be why I've been crying myself to sleep, is because I haven't worked on the square body in a while. That might be why I get so angry at the traffic. It's because I haven't worked on the square body in a while, you know? That could be it. Hey, guys, I'd like to get over too. Yeah, I'd like to get over too, fuck faces. But if I cut in front of you, I'm gonna have to slam on the brakes. There we go. I'm officially on the highway. I'm not even in an exit lane. I'm on the highway. Maybe there wouldn't be so much road work if I worked on my square body, or maybe it wouldn't bother me as much. I don't know. These new boots I got, I like them. I'm just saying random ass shit now, guys. I got new boots. I walked in some pretty deep water earlier. They did well, way better than I expected them to do. The water was all the way over the top of my shoe, and I was sloshing around in it. Now the back of my calves got wet. But that's about it. Everything else is pretty good. Um, so pretty happy with that. I would like to do my mink oil on my boots because I want them to be protected and easier to clean if they do get a little fucking dirty. That guy's shocks are fucking shot. He's over there just bunny hopping his Ford F-350. Just the stiff suspension with the aluminum body and the shocks that are just gone, and he's just boom, 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 just bouncing around. Um, yeah, I wish I had something else to say right now, but I just can't think of it. I'm better in the mornings. This is in the afternoon. I'm beat today. Now doing the double rail, I guess that was fine. Things went well. Just trying to get the miniature frac tanks to get lined up was a kind of a pain in the ass, but got them. You know, no problem there. They went on great. They actually came off pretty well too because of the balance of those. You can because if you're trying to drop them in gravel, obviously the wheels are going to hit the gravel and they're not going to roll. It's going to stay right there. But if the balance of the box is more equal like they were, it's easier. You can get it off really far and then just tilt the bed all the way up. What? Fucking working. It better. If this didn't record everything I fucking was talking about, I'm going to be a little upset. Sorry, guys. I went to go stop the recording and then I went back to look at it and it does not look right. Something looks a little fucked up here. Hopefully it works out. Keep all 18 down. Bye-bye. This piece of shit didn't record a lot. There's I don't know, probably 30 minutes more of other shit that wasn't important, and I'm kind of glad it didn't record it. But I think it's kind of funny to be listen back to what I did record, and then for me to catch it, and then for me to now find out that no, it did not record the shit that I wanted it to record. This fucking recording app fucked me. And I'm glad it wasn't a super great episode. You can tell when they are. I can tell when they are. Oh, I actually have no idea how to tell if it's a great episode or not. Whenever I feel good, I know it's a great episode. But this one, it stopped recording when I was talking about roll off work. For why? Why did it stop recording? I don't know. I didn't change anything. I didn't do anything. It just stopped recording. Keep all 18 down. I'm going to talk to you guys later. This fucking piece of shit.